What's up, YouTube? This is MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment, back with another video. Please support the channel by hitting the like and subscribe button along with the bell icon to be notified when I drop videos. Breaking news, huge breaking news out of the NBA. First, Myles Turner has agreed to a 4-year, $107 million deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. And this deal was made possible because the Milwaukee Bucks are parting ways with Damon Liliard. They're going to go ahead and they waived him and they're going to stretch his contract out. What I can say is that this is a bold move by Milwaukee. I agree with it. This move has my stamp of approval, and here are a few reasons why. Brook Lopez, Milwaukee's previous starting center, and he's a stretch five. He just signed to go with the Clippers. I like this because Myles Turner is also a stretch five, but he's younger and more athletic, and at this point, a better defender and rim protector than Brook Lopez. And I think that Myles Turner will definitely fit alongside Giannis. The Bucks also re-signed Bobby Portis. You know, he's the heart and soul, the glue guy, blue collar hard worker. And also with the Bucks, extending Kevin Porter Jr. and re-signing Gary Trent Jr., I like these moves. They are definitely the Bucks are definitely heading in the right direction. I love it personally, and to me, I always thought that Dame was a awkward fit to the Bucks anyway. And let me tell you why. A lot of folks are, blinded by the numbers, but sometimes you have to go by the eye test and sit down and watch some of these games. What I said about Dame was Dame could still put up numbers offensively, but let's be real. Even during Dame's prime, Dame was never really a good defensive guard, but the fact that he's scoring 27 to 30 points a game, and he got some guys around him, you can sort of alleviate that. But as Dame has gotten older, and of course now he has this serious injury, he's not the same. You got a 30-plus-year-old guy whose serious injury, wasn't the best defender before. So even if Dame scores with the Bucks, would have scored 35, that's all good. But if your man scores 35 or 40, what? You just cancel each other out, So I like this move from the Bucks. What they definitely need is a starting caliber point guard. And I think they have the pieces, definitely to contend in the East, because let's look at it like this. The New York Knicks still haven't even got a head coach. So you look at it and, I like this move from the Bucks. The East is open. Once again, the East is wide open. So I think that teams right now, like the Bucks and the Orlando Magic, looking pretty good. Because think about this. The Bucks got better while also ensuring that their rivals in the same conference got weaker. So you can take a key piece from your rival within the conference. That's a great chess move right there. Because now with Myles Turner gone and Tyrese Halliburton possibly done for the whole year with that Achilles tear, boy, it drops Indiana down a notch, and it looks good for the Bucks. And then you look at with Boston trading Porzingis, Jason Tatum with Achilles tear, Drew Holiday being traded. So right now, that window is open for the Bucks, I think, to really come out of the East. But of course, you know, they will have to deal with whatever juggernaut from the West. But I think that this right now definitely increases Milwaukee's chances of coming out of the Eastern Conference. And I like this move. It's bold and it makes sense. It really does. So now you have a situation to where, let's say, when Giannis begins to slow down, now you have another younger, athletic big man that could hold the fort. I love this move here. I really do. I love this move here, you know. And then if Kevin Porter continues to get better and produce, and Gary Trent, yeah. Because I've said for a while that Milwaukee's had a decent team, but they were getting older, and now it's time for the Bucks to infuse some of these younger athletic guys in there. Give these guys some run. Now it's time for the Bucks to get a little bit younger and more athletic, because they were getting a little long in the tooth over this past like 3-4 years. But this move here, I think that it shows Giannis that the Bucks are serious about getting another championship. And I think Giannis will stay, but again, you never know. You never know. But I said, wow, first was the news of Myles Turner. I was like, okay, wow, okay, this is a good move. And then when I found out that they were waving Damon Liliard, I was like, wow, okay. I mean, because think about it. It is a business. And you don't want to be stuck overpaying a older injured player such a massive contract, you know, at one time. So that's why they were able to stretch it. So, wow. I tell you what, thing, boy, this free agency now, it's some moves that happen like, okay, I see. These teams right now, hey, they're playing chess. They really are. So I'm like, wow. That's the truth, man. So I think now that when you have, you know, Bobby Portis, who has some range for a big man, Myles Turner has range for a big man, this opens the lanes up for Giannis to continue doing what he has to do. Man, I mean, it's this was a shocker here, and definitely because, you know, they were saying, Myles Turner was saying that, you know, he wanted to return to Indiana, but at the end of the day, I ain't mad at him, man. Money talks, you know what I'm saying? And Myles Turner is looking at the situation like, okay, well, I can secure this nice big bag for Milwaukee, and they have a contending team, and my team in Indiana, our point guard, will probably gone for the year. So, you know, Myles Turner got paid and was able to latch on with a championship contender. I like this here. So if the Bucks can stay healthy, man, wow. if the Bucks can stay healthy, boy, man, woo, man. And it's too early to call who's coming out of the West, because, you know, we all know that the Western Conference is a gauntlet, but I just think that Milwaukee has put their best foot forward, and they're making moves in the Eastern Conference. You know, they want to claim the Eastern Conference. So, I mean, we know that a whole lot of basketball still has to be played, but at this moment right now, I have to give the Milwaukee Bucks a A for the moves they made. Simple as that. Once again, MJ's Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Please hit that like and the subscribe button. Like, and share the videos. Peace.